Welcome back to the Road to Glory, boys. It's episode 5 of season 8. Today we continue our really good run in the Champions League. I'm actually going to sim this first game against FC Basel because I believe we should be able to get a result in it. We won 2-0 in the first game against them. They also lost 1-0 to Salzburg and 3-1 to Inter Milan in the opening day of the Champions League season. We go 1-0 up and then get Nathan Collins sent off within 25 minutes for 2 red cards. 2 yellow cards even. Can't get 2 red cards in a game. 1-1 as they equalise then into the second half. That was really frustrating. Why on earth have you done that, Nathan? Ramirez makes it 2-1 Basel. It is ultimately going to cost us the game. Well, that's frustrating. We have 3 games in the Premier League today. Aston Villa, Swansea and Burnley. But having lost that game against Basel now, I may play the Champions League game against Salzburg. We'll play Villa and Swansea and then see what the situation is there and then make a decision as to which of the final 2 that we'll play in the final game of the episode. But that's not necessarily the way I wanted to start there. It was a brilliant start by going 1-0 up. And then he went and got himself sent off and it's cost us everything. Thank you, Nathan. Well then, time to crack on. Sanderberg is still 87. No further growth else. Oh, Wilson's up to 81, I've just noticed. Flying up in rating now, Wilson. 79 to 81 in the space of a couple of months, I think. Moving forward, though, time to crack on with Aston Villa at home. Villa, Swansea and Burnley? Villa, Swansea, Burnley. Where are they in the league right now? We're obviously 3rd and 2 points off top. Villa, Swansea, Burnley. Villa 20th and bottom, having won 1 of their 11 games. Swansea 17th. And Burnley actually having a good season up in 8th. To be fair, if anything, I should sim the one against Aston Villa, but I don't suppose it makes much difference in FIFA 20, does it? Cracking on then, Burnley to come down to the New Abbey and hopefully go home with nothing. Aston Villa have Kalinitz in goal. Gilbert, Engels, Concert and Target. That's a very familiar looking Aston Villa back. Well, 5 actually with Douglas Luiz holding. Calvin Stings, Aaron Ramsey in the midfield again. Rashawn Hepburn-Murphy as the striker. Nobody really that threatening on the bench either. You can kind of perhaps see why. Well, Villa are bottom. Maybe not perhaps understand why they've won 1 and lost 10 of the opening 11 games. It doesn't look like the squad is that weak. But last season, we played Crystal Palace, who'd lost every single game they played by an average of nearly 6-0 every single game. And then they went and beat me by like 3-0. So we can't take anything for granted in FIFA 20 career mode, can we? At all. Abadia gets tackled and the ball rolls away. There will have been, or there will be, some... good strike. Some FIFA 21 career mode news released by EA yesterday, I believe, as you see this. As I record this, that news hasn't come out yet, and I haven't had the opportunity to make any content on it. I will make some content on it, but it might be a little bit delayed. So it won't be out as... I'll have mentioned this on Twitter already, as it will be after when it's come out by the time you see this video. But I will be making a video on that content. It just may not come until the weekend. On that news, should I say, but it just may not come until the weekend. So bear in mind that video will come. I'm sure the majority of you, if not all of you, have seen the career mode news already. We shall wait and see what FIFA 21 career mode is going to be all about when the game launches at the beginning of October. But for now, I'm going to concentrate on FIFA 20 and this save, and just wanted to let you know that there will be a video about it. It just isn't with you yet. And that. Oh, come on. Salisu won. It's going to cost me a goal. Salisu won the header, and then Wilson just didn't get to the ball. I think I need to see that again. It was easy for Salisu to win the first header, and then Wilson just wouldn't attack it properly. Well, that's incredibly frustrating. Rashawn Hepburn-Murphy, who in real life has had a loan spell at Cambridge United, gives Aston Villa a 1-0 lead. And Sanderberger. I have to go wide. It's so very congested in the central areas. Wilson, who made that mistake that led to Villa's first goal. trying to redeem himself here. Bissouma, I've got Abadia making a great run. It's a good first touch too. The angle is probably too tight, but have I got anyone to play it to? Campos is there. Brilliant block by the defender, and they will clear it. Didn't have the angle with Abadia. Not an angle I was confident enough to have scored with anyway. Oh, we've had all of the ball at 63% possession. But Aston Villa, the ones that have the lead 10 minutes before half-time, they very nearly were pegged back level there. Jack Rolls has just been nutmegged by Delaney. And here's Calvin Stengs now into Gilbert. Baranachea having to track back to get the ball back for us. That was meant for Bissouma, but we still can't find Yves Bissouma. Jeeps, we are struggling in this first half. Thank you, Cano. Eusebio Cano doing wonderfully well there. And rolls out wide to Campos. Again, it's so heavily congested in the central areas because they're playing the formation that they are. There's just so many men in the middle. Abadia, Bjorn Engels deals with that really nicely. We're going to be 1-0 down at half-time. Maybe more. But I desperately hope we still win this tie, because if we are genuine title contenders, this is absolutely a game that we should win. You can't not beat bottom of the table, lost 10 of their opening 11 Aston Villa, if you want to be considered a genuine title contender. Stings. Well, I mean, he did nutmeg Baranachea there. It's just that Ander comes away with the ball. Oh, dearie me. Keep getting nutmeg left, right and centre by Aston Villa today. With this result going the way that it is, it's probably more just a case of FIFA being FIFA. But is it potentially a case of us having overachieved so far this season? Are we overachieving with our... after having lost to Basel and now losing to Aston Villa, have we overachieved to this point in the season? And is this now a sign of our weaknesses coming through? Personally, I don't think so, but with the two results that we look like we might be getting so far today, it's certainly a question that needs to be asked. And a question that at the minute I'm not confident of being able to answer. I'd like to think we're not overachieving, because even though some of the overall ratings in our team are lower, the way that those players play has been spectacularly good. Abadia trying to shake off the attentions of the defender. Bissouma. Get it out wide to Baranachea. Back to Sanderberger. But look how much space there isn't for Abadia in the middle. I'll get that back there to Wilson. Now we'll fire it to Abadia and look to spin. Oh, he's fallen. He's just slipped more so than anything else. Not going well for us so far. And has he stayed down? No, he's back to his feet, Abadia, and on the move again. No injury symbol next to him, so he is okay. Sean Hepburn Murphy took advantage of our mistake in the first half to give them their 1-0 lead that so far really genuinely does look like it's going to win them the game. That was such a ridiculously heavy touch. Catch that. Thank you. Hold it quickly, looking for Jack Rolls. And there is Sanderberger. Please, boys, please do something for me in the final 25 minutes. Baranachea could be the man to do that something. Needs support. There's Campos. Surely now. What a block by Esri Konsa. Oh, the biggest of big toes. Win this, please. Salisu's up. Was on target, but kind for Kalinitz. Similar with the switch. Oh, God. Heavy touch by Perisiol. Thankfully gets it under control eventually. No. Still can't find a teammate, though. I'm going to have to draw Salisu out of position here. Where is he going? To deal with the run of Domenico Berardi. Oh, and he's looked to find the man at the back post, which he's done well. Stengs has support here. And Gilbert can't beat Stefan. We'll go left back first. Okay, we won't go left back first. That's where the ball was supposed to go. Wilson, Chelsea continue to increase their lead over Wolves. And as such, you would imagine are increasing their lead at the top of the table. Rolls forward to Bissouma. Desperately need at least an equaliser here. If not, two in the final few minutes. Oh, but I might not even get the one with the way things have been going for me so far in this game. Absolute FIFA game, this one. Aston Villa played 11, won 1, lost 10, and are then going to beat me by a 1-0 by the looks of things. Just typical. Absolutely Typical. To be fair, I don't even know whether it's FIFA or just me. Maybe I'm the problem, or at least a significant factor. A larger factor than I might like to actually admit. You guys will have to let me know. Salisu, there's no need to do an overhead fucking kick there. Is there, pal? Thank you for giving me that back. Please add 3 minutes on, ref. At least. 2 only. Campos making the run. Play him in down the line. Lovely ball. Desperate for that equaliser now. Campos. Oh, it's meant for Bissouma. It's fallen to Barrenechea, whose shot is blocked, but it's fallen kindly for him. His shot is then blocked again, and there's the final whistle. It just was not meant to be here. It was not meant to be. We start the episode with 2 defeats. 2 really, really disappointing, uninspiring defeats as well. Bottom of the table, Basel. Bottom of the table, Villa. Big. We're now 5 points off top. Swansea's 11 has Stephen Bender still in goal for them. Roberts. I don't know how to pronounce that, to be honest. Gumbau and Josh Cullen sat holding. Igor Medina, Marcel Hartel, Max Meyer and Joel Asoro as the front 4. I don't know, is it Gay? Like, Idrissa Gay? Is it Gay? With the HI at the end? I'm not sure. I'm sure someone in the comment section will let me know. Who was the rest of their defensive line? Anyone we recognise? Gibson and Declan John. Declan John is a recognisable player. As you may well have briefly seen there, I'm giving a couple of starts to people that weren't necessarily in the starting lineup for the strongest 11. Nemecha has always stepped up to the plate when needed so far this season. And, well, Abadia hasn't done that in the last game. So I'm going to give Nemecha a chance. And Giovanni Reina gets a start on the left-hand side too for the first time in a little while in this starting full-strength 11. Same rating as Barrenechea, but Barrenechea has actually performed better this year than he did last year, to be fair. So he has held that first-team spot down, but Reina is going to get the opportunity here after, well, just everybody was really poor in the last game, to be honest. I can't necessarily justifiably single out certain individuals. Nemecha was onside there, held his run nicely. He's in behind and scores. Nemecha wants that first team spot. We lead by a goal to 0 in South Wales very early on. Line nicely. Giovanni Reina is having to track back. Igor Medina. Back there nicely to Gumbau and Roberts. Swansea were around the relegation zone, weren't they, at the beginning of the episode when we checked? 17th, just outside the drop zone. I can't believe the result against Aston Villa. I really just don't understand how we've been able to do that. I said yesterday, at the end of the episode, that we should be winning 5 from 5 in today's video. Oh, what a finish from Hartel. So far, we've lost 2 from 2, and we're drawing this one. That's a hell of a finish, though, from Hartel. He's cracked that into the top left-hand corner. Just finds himself a bit of space, takes a touch, and pings it. What on earth is happening today? Nicely to Bissouma. Sanderberger is the obvious. Back to Bissouma. Forward then to Rolls. Oh, I tried a little bit of footwork. It didn't work. The skill move didn't actually register. But Rolls is doing everything but getting the shot away with just some left stick dribbling. Joel Asoro is going to be rapid up top. We haven't yet seen him open the taps with regards to his pace, but I'm sure it'll happen at some point. I can't quite believe I haven't been able to go 2-1 up there. Lovely little dinked ball, and Hartel flicks it on to Gumbau. Swansea playing very well here. Struggling so far today. I don't know whether it's the heat having a negative effect on me. It is like 33 degrees or something silly in my office right now. Hell of a clearance. Oh, sorry, just the 31. My bad. Declan John with the throw into Maya. But certainly I'm getting hot under the collar with the way that we've been playing and the results we've been getting anyway, regardless of the fact that the sun is apparently moved next door. Get away from me. Come on. Where is the form today? Where is it? Liverpool winning against Newcastle by 2-0 now. We can't even get a win, let alone a big win to help boost our goal difference. Lovely ball down the line there to Joel Asoro. I'm worried about the pullback. He's going to go to the back stick instead. Everybody misses it. Thankfully, Campos will just bring it down and we will comfortably clear it away. Can we get an equaliser before half-time? Sanderberger driven out nicely to Giovanni Reina, whose touch is so bad it's gone straight to the defender. Give me strength. Asoro. He's turning me on his own. Oh, Joel Asoro. Plenty of shot power. Not really enough accuracy, unfortunately, for him and his teammates there. Straight down the throat of the keeper, right at him. We can take this short. Maya to give that short there to Igor Medina, who's been a real issue on the wing for me to deal with in this game. Joel Asoro bring it down, switching feet, but not able to get away with it. Giovanni Reina. Right, he's got some pace of his own. Please, 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 please. I've got Rolls there. Although the number 3 has just dropped to deal with it. Jack Rolls. Not even close to enough shot power. Win that Sanderberger. Not even close to enough shot power from Jack Rolls there. Nemecha arriving here is Campos. But he can't keep possession. Oh, another game where we are not at the races today. Jesus Christ. Must improve. Hartle. Wow, Hartle. Can't change player quickly enough or accurately enough. Thankfully, they just kicked it straight to me anyway. Rolls. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is a terrible pass, Jack. Awful pass. Giovanni Reina, who's not long for the subs bench now. Brian Son is going to be the man that's going to come off the bench on the left-hand side to try and spark us back into life offensively. Nemecha battles really hardly there. Let's win that ball back. Bissouma, look for Nemecha. There's Rolls. Back looking for Nemecha. Please, Lucas. Oh, wide. Hartle. Oh, what a through ball that is to Roberts. Wilson can't stop and turn quickly enough, but thankfully they passed it straight to Brian Son, who's then subsequently lost it. We have still got possession. Nemecha. Good strength and hold-up play. Bissouma lift it, looking for Campos, who will keep that in. Great first touch too. There is a man at the back post. Oh, but it's not going to find him. 10 minutes to go, and the game is getting really stretched now, flying from end to end. Oh, and now Brian Son is injured. I brought him off the bench to try and make the difference, and now he's picked up a knock. Twisted his knee, supposedly. Medina into Joel Asoro. Gumbau, 7 minutes to go. Swansea still in with a very big chance of actually being able to win this tie. Medina, I'll try to show him outside, which we've done well. Oh, but Gumbau scores the near post OP. And we might well lose in South Wales with 5 minutes to go. It's Swansea 2, Cambridge 1. I can't believe it. Mayer turns back, and there's the final whistle. The day from hell gets worse. 3 straight defeats. Basel, Villa, Swansea. I mean, I can't really say anything at this particular moment in time. I've not been playing well enough. I just can't quite put my finger on where everything's going wrong. Because it's going wrong everywhere. My finger isn't big enough to cover everything. Let's go and sim the game against Salzburg. We should get ourselves through to the next round of the Champions League here. We'll auto-replace because, of course, suspended is Nathan Collins. Salisu comes in. And a point here will be enough to see us guaranteed progression. Not necessarily top of the group, but guaranteed progression at the very least. Davies, Leon Davies gives us a 1-0 lead. Inter, I haven't seen their result in the bottom right so far. We are vying for top spot with them. 2-0 against Basel as City goes 6-0 up against Moscow. And we are to get finally a positive result today. A win against Basel, and we will progress from our Champions League group. We might well win the group depending on what the final game against... I don't want the Dutch international job, thank you. Depending on what the final result is in the game against Inter Milan in the next episode, as we have the month of December, which is actually very busy. 8 games there, so we will split December into 2. Chelsea, Everton, Inter and Newcastle. And, well, with Burnley up here, ideally, I want to play this team because I need that side for the game against Chelsea. We're struggling a little bit for stamina. And we certainly are struggling for form as well. I will alter the team slightly to ensure that we have some fresher legs there. Victor Adebiejo is going to get a start in the Premier League for the first time in forever. Other than that, actually let's put Abadia on the bench quickly, just so I've got some first team options there should I need them. Bissouma off the bench as a centre mid. Abadia could play out wide or up top. Briançon could play out wide or up top. Okay, let's build on the win against Salzburg. And please, for the love of God, get 3 points in the Premier League. Burnley, Nick Pope in goal. Cooney, Sistana, Niakate and Arteaga. Basagog, Shooten, Calvin Phillips and Kirk. Campagna and Pacienza up top. Burnley, on paper, were the strongest of our 3 opponents in the Premier League today. 2 relegation-threatened candidates. And now, the side that was sat up in 8th at the beginning of the episode. A position that we might well be slumping nearer, a lot nearer. We're in 5th as we head into this game. And I'm not sure what the situation is below us in the league, but we might be very much down near Burnley if we lose this one as well. I am so desperate for 3 points in the Premier League in this one. We cannot afford to lose 3 straight Premier League games. We're worried about getting the sack if it were real life, considering your title contenders. Or supposedly. Adebiejo, oh, it's a much, much too heavy pass. But Victor Adebiejo scores anyway. Don't get carried away, because we went 1-0 up against Swansea and it didn't work. But after an awful pass, he then positions himself brilliantly to receive it back again. Victor Adebiejo scores in the Premier League after Harvey Nibbs scored in the Champions League yesterday. Unreal. The pace of Evans trying to keep up with him was a struggle there. Cooney to Basagog. Oh, left me for dead, I think is the phrase. And Campagna, great save. Please get there. It couldn't have fallen kinder for them. It's happening again. Skip. I mean, Burnley have got so many. Look how many men back they've got there. It's just 2 banks of 4 sat there like, go on then, break through this, you bastards. I just can't when they sit there like that. Liverpool are gone. Oh, actually, they've equalised against Bournemouth. Bournemouth were 1-0 up. Kirk driving down the line here, whips the ball into the middle. Oh, Rodak with the fingertip save. Wow. Burnley very nearly turning it from 1-0 down to 2-1 up in the space of 10 minutes. We're in the 20th minute right now, and I need to get this away, and Skip can only head that behind for another corner. Please. Kirk to deliver again. Keeper's going to come. He's punched well. I feel like Rodak was a decent purchase, you know. Fast enough to get away from all their defenders, though. Ethan Clark making a decent run, though. Pass wasn't the best, however. Looking for Briançon. Found well. Nice little back heel. Skip. Adebiejo. Arriving here is Palomino, who's left-footed, and his shot won't find the back of the net. His right foot's not good enough to shoot on. I wouldn't have scored if I tried to shoot on that right foot then. Oh, Nathan Collins. I don't know whether he meant to leave that or just messed up trying to flick it back. But, oh, it's not where I aimed at either. Jesus Christ. It's hot enough as it is. Don't make my heart rate rise like that so that I get even warmer. Jesus wept. You guys have been probably melting at home or at school or at work the past few days as well. To be fair, Briançon is in behind. He too is left-footed. That was a perfect tackle as far as I was concerned. I think he got the ball. The referee disagrees, points to the spot, and Sistana is probably going to get just a yellow. It is a straight red. Oh, he's won the ball. He's won the ball. I'm certain of it. And pointed... Oh, my God. The referee's pointed to the spot and then sent him off. I'm certain he's won the ball there. There is no doubt in my mind that he slides in here and makes connection with that football. Yep. That is a awful decision from the referee. Palomino, who could have scored a moment ago, buries the penalty. Gistana sent off. Burnley down to 10. We lead again. Kirk, Arteaga, Kirk again. Burnley might be down to 10, but they don't appear to want to do anything other than attack in this game. If Collins flicks that away, they haven't actually, as far as I can make out, made any tactical changes from the fact that they've had a centre-back sent off. So we'll have to wait and see if that affects the way that the rest of the game goes. I have a feeling it might do if they don't adjust. There's a problem with the AI that they sometimes don't do that. They'll get a man sent off and then just have a gaping hole in defence and not be able to do anything defensively because they just don't have the men back there. We'll wait and see if they do alter things at half-time, but hopefully we will go in at half-time with a 2-1 lead. And I'm just going to hoof that. I didn't get the chance to hoof that. We do have a 2-1 lead. They have made a change. You can see there, Gistana is now playing at striker, and they have switched to having 4 at the back again. So Campagna's gone off. So they have adapted to the scenario, which is good to see, because I did slightly fear that they wouldn't do that. And we find ourselves just having a free-for-all against their backline. It does mean that their offensive efforts will be not as good, because obviously they now only have just the one man up top. But defensively, they should just be as solid as they were previously, meaning that we might well struggle to actually score any more goals in this game. But provided we can keep just their one striker out, we should, fingers crossed, get ourselves 3 points in this tie. Certainly a gift of a penalty and a red card to give us the opportunity to do so. But the way things have been going so far today, I needed that gift. Pereira Rock clears that away and it'll be a corner for Burnley. And if there was going to be a scenario in which Burnley got themselves back into it, it was probably going to be from a set piece, just not that set piece. Driving forward, turns back nicely, and Palomino is there. Ollie Skip, Ethan Clark. Ah, what an interception by Cooney. That was very well done. Clark trying to win it back, but Basagog holds him off. And they're just running rings around Ethan Clark at the moment, aren't they? Basagog in there to Paciencia, who is their only forward attack-minded player on the field right now, other than potentially the odd winger on either side of the midfield. Certainly their 2 central midfielders are not attack-minded. Evans just held his run nicely there to stay onside. Drops the shoulder well, but gets tackled. I'm trying to extend the lead. It's a perfect opportunity to try and improve our goal difference. But I guess for the time being, I'm more worried about just improving our points tally. The goal difference can come in other games. I just need the victory here. However it comes. To Arteaga. Turns well. Eggestein trying to force him down the line here. And, well, they've done really well there, as has Chris Mepham, to win it back. Oh, you are kidding me. Oh, Rodak, no! Ah, jeez! How spawny do Burnley want to get? They may have been unlucky with the penalty. They've been really lucky with both of their goals. Mepham intercepted the ball well, and Leon Davis has let me down with his first touch there. What a save by Rodak. But what can I do in that scenario when it's just going to force it? I mean, the defender just turned around and faced the other way. That was me trying to hold that direction to get him to clear the ball in that direction. Just decided he wasn't going to get near it, so turned around and ran off and was like, fuck it, I might as well just head back towards the halfway line. That's where the ball's going anyway. Into the back of the net it goes. Burnley 2. 10-man. Burnley 2. Cambridge United 2 as well. Nemetza is off the bench. Into the middle. Oh, no! That's the luck. That's the luck. For them it falls. For me it doesn't. 13 minutes to go. If I lose to 10-man Burnley, I might well just retire. I am lost today. Well and truly lost. I hope it's a one-off episode. I pray it's a one-off episode. It has to be a one-off episode for us to consider ourselves challenging for anything more than just another Champions League spot. But it's a 2-2 draw against 10-man Burnley. We got lucky with the penalty. They got lucky with both of their goals. So perhaps we should have just won by a goal to nil. We should have just called it after 7 minutes and said, there you go, that's the result. Oh, God. Liverpool draw, which is good for us. Arsenal and Spurs also draw, which is good for us. Keeps us in 5th. We are now, however, still actually only 5 points off top, although City have a game in hand. So potentially, probably 7 points off top. Oh, I can't believe that. I cannot believe that episode. And Aston Villa not only have beaten us, they've gone on to pick up a draw in their next game as well. Unbelievable scenes in today's career mode episode. Well, you win some, you lose some. We just did more of the losing today, didn't we? Normally I jinx myself in the episode that I'm recording. I jinxed myself yesterday by saying we should get 5 wins from 5. I got 1! Tomorrow, Chelsea, Everton, Inter, Newcastle. I need to stop this recording. I need to turn my AC unit on. And hopefully I haven't completely melted by the time I come to record the next one. I'll see you then.